We are proud to be the broadcast partner of your Washington Commanders, and that means you'll see content you can't get anywhere else, including the Commanders' first 2 preseason games, which you can watch right here on WUSA 9. Today, the team is getting ready for a joint practice with the New York Jets ahead of Saturday's preseason opener. And our partnership also means we bring you unparalleled access to players, coaches, and even legends. During their last practice in Ashburn, a couple of Washington alumni and Hall of Famers shared some of their wisdom with the team. Here's Chick Hernandez.
Good morning, peeps. Little change in the practice on Tuesday. No full pads. They went shells because on Thursday, things amp up with a joint practice against the Jets. And, of course, preseason game number 1 against the Jets on Saturday, high noon on WUSA 9. Now, that doesn't mean there's any less energy because Darrell Green and Joe Gibbs were at practice invited by Dan Quinn. And if you know both those men, they came with a message.
I told them I believe. I actually believe in the leadership all the way through. Ownership, GM, head coach, the kids, you guys. So I said, I'm not just here, I actually believe.
Darrell brought 200 kids who otherwise wouldn't get the opportunity to see their football heroes. But his message was not only for the kids. He made sure the players knew it's not just about football.
There's a responsibility that goes with this. We got to win on the field, all that stuff. But we're counting on you. And if you feel like that's pressure, then whoop-de-doo.
I think whoop-de-doo works in this case. And the current roster certainly listened to the wise words of Darrell Green, 20 years built into the burgundy and gold, and Joe Gibbs, orchestrator of 3 Super Bowl titles.
It's always nice to have alumni, especially guys that as decorated as them, come back. You know, it adds a sense of pride, you know, back to what we're doing out here. So it's always a blessing, man. You get some little nuggets from some guys that have done it for a very, very long time.
Do you miss this part of it, when the practice and preparation for football?
Yeah, what I miss is the nap between the practice. That was the best time in camp for me. Get a nice cool dorm over there and take a long nap. No, I think this is part of it. When you start 2-a-days, the grind, everybody together.
There's some things that when it's just done at the highest of levels, it'll be hard to ever replicate. And I think Joe and Darrell represent that a lot. And so I want our team to feel them and know how important this organization is and what you can do if you really go for it.
Joe Gibbs. By the way, those 3 Super Bowl titles with 3 different quarterbacks. No other head coach has done that in NFL history. He also told me, by the way, this team is headed in the right direction because of Josh Harris. With the Commanders, Chick Hernandez. Get up, DC.